Welcome, Virgo, to Mystic High Priestess Tarot. This is a general collective reading for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, you are welcome. Also, this is a general collective reading, so keep in mind not everything will resonate. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. This is a weekly reading for August 8th through the 14th. However, whenever you come across it, that is when you were meant to see it. Now I have cleansed the space, pre-shuffled the cards, and meditated on them. Please do not be fooled by the scammers out there. I am on no other platforms. I only do YouTube here. So I'm not on TikTok, I'm not on Twitter, Instagram, WhatsApp, any of that stuff. So don't be fooled. If someone reaches out to you, it is not me. I will never reach out to you. If you do want a personal reading, that information is in the description box below. Alright, now if you do resonate with any of this and you have additional questions that you want further clarification on, put them in the comments below. I'll try to pull some cards for you and see if we can't clear that up. And if you think somebody else would resonate with this, please share this with them. In order to get the readings out to people who may need to see them, please like and subscribe. It helps with the algorithm so more people get to see the channel. Alright, let's get this going here. So I do pull past, present, and future energy. Judgment. Six of Swords. Huh. These are rune cards, I should mention to you, which I'm just learning, and they're very, very awesome. So I'm sorry, because I'm freshly working with these, and I work with them quite frequently, I am very attached to the messages and energies that come out of them. Anytime it's something new that I work with on a personal level, it, Seven of Wands, by the way, it just sends me fresh new messages, and especially working with the runes now, which is, something that I'm just getting into. Five of Swords. It's a beautiful new energy. Nine of Cups. Nice, nice, nice. King of Cups. Ace of Wands. Knight of Swords. Ooh, Ten of Swords or overall energy. Okay. Yeah, I could tell that from up here. I was getting messages here from our Emperor. Well, that's the Emperor in the typical tarot. Let's sort out these messages for you. So I've got a couple different messages coming through here, but I can tell why for you, Virgo, this deck just drew me in. I am drawn to different decks, even though I wish I could have used this for every reading. It is whatever deck I'm most drawn to when I do that sign, and this one pulled out for Virgo. And in all honesty, I get such a fiery energy off of this. I thought it would be a fire sign, not a Virgo. Virgos are hermit-like energy, not this wild Viking, energy that I get from these cards. But I was like, okay, it's, we got to use these. And ever since I've been shuffling, it's just been chaotic, to say the least, where it's like, wow, something big is going on with Virgos. And of course, we see here with the overall energy being the Ten of Swords. Virgo, you've been betrayed. There is, or you're about to betray somebody, but you feel stabbed in the back. And why? Because there was a judgment, a bit of a moving on situation. So the full energy I feel, Virgo, is you sat around and you kind of took something long enough, whether this be from an employer or from, you're a significant other. you took enough. You finally just stood up and said, listen, I can't do this anymore. I've got to move on. And you resurrected yourself and just took off. So the current energy, though, you feel is very defensive, strategic. I think you actually, okay, you stabbed somebody in the back. Or somebody feels, let's put it this way, Virgo, not that you intentionally did it. Somebody feels stabbed in the back by you. And currently they're planning their attack to get back at you for taking off for a new passion. I do not get, Virgo, that this happened, this new connection that you have, happened while you were with this person. So shoe could be on the other foot though here too, Virgo. This could have happened to you. So put the shoe where it fits. Something happened. Either, no, if this is career-wise, I can wrap the career one up real fast here. You either got fired and feel betrayed by that, or you moved on and kind of left your place of employment quickly, or left some type of financial union you had with somebody quickly to either break bread with somebody else or create a brand new thing. I do see creation of a brand new company, almost like you're going solo, which is pretty typical of Virgos, to go on a solo mission to do the things that they love. But you decided to move on because something else is enticing you. Something else and landed on your plate. But it feels like the right thing was done by you or the other person. You moved on, called judgment on it, and moved on before you actually dipped your toes in the other pool. Okay, so it's like you got out of one pool before you went into the other one, versus swimming in both pools. So the problem is the other person doesn't want a close sign. They want you back. You're their wish come true. And they're being a little defensive right now. You're handling this by keeping your emotions under check. And they're coming in like a blaze of glory ready to slit your throat. I'm sorry, Virgo, but this other person's not happy with the decision that you made to just walk away from that for something brand new that you don't even know where it's going to go. I mean, I think you feel you know where it's going to go, Virgo. That's their thought. Their thought is, what in the world are they doing? They don't hardly know that person. Yeah, and there you are, and you're in the overall energy. You're being you, Virgo, or you're supposed to be you. That's the advice. So with this betrayal, basically it's just, don't get a broken heart over it. Take a break. So the betrayal is that you or the other person decided to take a break. You don't want to take a rest from it. Something happened in here that, and I'll be honest with you, I think somebody else caught your attention. And when they did, things moved backwards with this person. The advice is, keep following the light. What does Virgo do? Virgo goes within. Virgo follows the light, and they find the star every time. They will find their wish come true. Okay? So the advice is, be you. Go within, use your wisdom, and whatever you're following, Virgo, it's like you feel fated. Like, okay, for example, this would be the stupidest thing. I mean, I've never done this myself, but I mean, this is exactly what it feels like. Like, you all of a sudden okay, you could, let's say you're online looking at, we'll take Facebook, for example, Facebook profiles, okay? You're online looking at these profiles of friends. You add a friend, just because you're like, oh, hey, I like that person's picture, or they seem quirky, or whatever. I mean, for some stupid reason. You just add this person, and then they accept your friend request, and it's so innocent and naive, and there's no, like, big plan of betrayal, or you're not looking for somebody else. But then all of a sudden, you start looking at their page. And either you or the other person reaches out, and you're like, oh, hey, who are you friends with? How do you know me? You know, and you start having this innocent conversation that feels like you're talking to yourself. In a way, like you're on the other side of that computer, responding to your own questions with the perfect answer of what you would say. And that ignites something in you where you're like, whoa, wait a second. The relationship I'm involved in, that would never happen in a million years. This person is either polar opposite, or you have these few little things. And all of a sudden, this stranger comes along, and it's not even, I'm not even seeing a physical, necessarily, attraction at first. Like, there might be, like, there's slightly, but you never looked at them that way until after they started saying all the right things, like the perfect things, like they have some kind of screenplay in your life, like, but it's stuff that, let's say, for example, you're a famous person, like, everybody knows so much about you, where this person would have public knowledge, but the things that you're talking about are like the inner depths of you that people don't know about you, and this person is saying these things that match that inner depth. And you've never had this kind of weird connection before, where now you're looking at your current situation going, whoa, I need to take a step back. I thought this person was my one, but I cannot deny this. And then you look at their pictures again and you're like, oh, they're not bad looking. You know, maybe I should explore this. And because Virgos do tend to, the majority of them, have high ethics and morals, they're going to put this relationship on hold. They're not going to completely ditch it and say, hey, we're broken up, we're gone forever. They're going to say, listen, there's something else I need to explore. If you want to wait for me, wait for me. If you don't, don't. But I cannot deny something it feels like was just put right in your lap at the perfect time, the perfect person. And even though it does hurt other people, it would appear it's something similar to that. Now, I'm not saying that's exactly your scenario. What Spirit shows me is different things that I could possibly relate to. Not that that's ever happened to me. I can relate to Facebook, I guess. That's where it came from. Alright, so let's see what this past energy is that brought forth. This Knight of Swords is just a booming. He's in the past and he's in the future. So there is a lot of quick, see, judgment is the resurrection of something. Someone was noticed. Someone was noticed. And I'm not going to lie to you, Virgo. It feels like you're the famous one. So if you're a famous Virgo, somebody that the world knows, whether singer, actor, athlete, musician, you know, whatever, you're somebody who's highly noticed. And I'll explain the Knight of Swords in a moment. Or you're interested in somebody who's highly noticed and they just noticed you. And something is being built out of that. Ooh, wow. Yeah, you're moving on from a solid-based relationship here with the Six of Swords. What are you moving on from? Your foundation, your base. And notice how you went from the Six of Wands down to the Four. So it hit home. This recognition hit something on the home front. Somebody noticed you or you noticed somebody else. And it is affecting. So you could be maybe not married, but living with somebody. And you're like, whoa. Actually, I do think you're most likely married. married or this person wants to be married. We'll find out. Six of Swords again. You moved on. You're moving on. Ooh. Huh. I don't like mentioning signs, but I will in a little bit. I just want to clarify one more thing. I want to see if something else comes up before I clarify the signs I'm feeling, or I'm getting here. So here in the Emperor, Emperor's moving on. Now let's look at advice from the future. Basically, we knew that you were moving on from something, you or somebody else you're with. It's happening quickly. A cutout, really quick, fast moving. It's something that you can't even hold back on. It feels that fated. You think this other person could be a spouse, and they're definitely attractive. They definitely have everything together, especially if you're famous or if they're famous. You both hold like king status. But you want to give birth to this new relationship or this new idea. Now, this could be a new idea too. Take this in a career setting as a new project, a new idea, a new place to work, something like that, and you left rapidly for that. None of that has changed. Okay, I'm not even going to wait for that card to come out because it is so epically strong. And I told you, these cards, because they're a new deck, just these runes just speak to me like I was a Viking in a previous life or something. I swear to you. But, and I did not know I was going to be able to be that close to the Nordic stuff, but it's been amazing. So anyway, enough about me. You met a Leo or an Aries. It's Leo or Aries. The person you're with or walked away from is an Aquarius. That's what I'm feeling. So I'm feeling a Leo or Aries and an Aquarius in this. Let's see how much farther it goes. This Aquarius, it feels very strong Aquarius energy. And that's why I had to mention I'm not seeing Aquarius cards. And that's why I wanted to wait and see if something like the Star came out. And I would expect the Star to come out here. It's just, whoever it is, it doesn't have to be an Aquarius, but they have Aquarius energy. Yeah. Current energy, very defensive about losing their comfort and security. You or the other person. Being defensive, not wanting to lose everything that you built together, and looking like a fool. Because the advice is, though, to step out. To not worry about what you're going to lose. You might want to watch the Leo reading. Especially with this King of Wands being your past advice. Now I'm wondering how many Leos, because Leos did have the Hermit and Hanged Man energy, how many Leos are, because Leo's on their fate and destiny trip right now. It is amazing. And no matter how many people come in and try to nix this, they can't stop it. Okay? And they do have a lot of Virgo energy in their readings lately. And I didn't realize it until I did your reading here, Virgo. With the past being this King of Wands, I am wondering if a lot of you Virgos aren't destined to be with Leos. Which would be a very interesting combination. I think you know, it's kind of like opposites attract. But I bet it would be a very smooth flow when you meet in the middle. Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. I'm having a problem problem with the Queen of Pentacles today. You'd have to watch the Cancer reading. This, because she came out in theirs on strategy as well. What would the Queen of Pentacles have to do with this? But that she's coming up. So right in the center of everything, it's you or them building a strategy, planting the seeds of something. This is you, Virgo. You're planting the seeds with this new person. So you are risking everything, going from the 10 of Pentacles down to the 7. You're giving something up and even willing to let that go. Oh, beautiful. Okay, just got a message. Queen of Pentacles in your case is good. You don't have to watch the Cancer reading. It's not related to that at all. The Queen of Pentacles is, even though you're giving up, this new person is going to be able to give back to you what you've lost. And then some. Not just 3 Pentacles, like working with other people. A full throne of Pentacles she's going to be able to give you. So you're on the right track. Do not let this other person, and I hate to say people should break up, but when I see things or feel them that are very fated, you have to walk your path of destiny. Ooh, nice. So on your wish come true here, you get the Chariot. So this is something that makes you almost drunk and happy. Okay? If that feels like a wish. And, you know, it's between the 2 choices, and you're making the choice and you're moving ahead. And the advice is follow your gut. Follow your gut. You know the answer. You already know the answer. And those being major arcanas on a wish card is beautiful, because that means there is a higher power bringing your wish to reality. King of Cups in the future. The Emperor's back. And the Ten of Swords is coming back. Okay. I'm going to clarify all 3 of these before we do this, because I know exactly where this is going already. Because of this overall energy of this Ten of Swords. And then we have the Emperor back up there, so... And here's our wish again. 2 9s. Ooh, that's good. I know anxiety is not good, but you'll see in one. You're going from the Ten of Swords, and this is advice. 10 of Swords down to the 9, which is really, really good. In your future energy, and this will come up within the next month, so most likely in the month of August, you're looking at King of Cups energy. Being emotionally stable, giving this love out to this new person, I hate to say it, and being the Emperor, you know, taking your throne back. So it's an emotional thing that you're also taking a leadership role in. And we're going to come to that in a moment. Those are advice cards. For this new passion that is starting up, it's going to cause a transformation in you. Like I said, this is somebody that you just can't believe that there's another person just like you out there. So then you're thinking, we could do this together, and this together, and this together, and it would be like me doing it, enjoying it by myself, but with now somebody. So it's like having your imaginary friend come to life. Okay, that's the best way to put it. That's how it's making me feel, like, oh, your imaginary friend, your little teddy bear just came to life, and they're the perfect companion, right? And then we have the Knight of Swords, letting it happen quickly. What's happening quickly? Right above it is our wish come true. And here's our 9 of Cups, our wish come true. Makes you feel drunkenly happy, okay? And bringing that about quickly. It's happening very fast. Now, in the advice of all of this, we see the 10 of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the 9 of Swords. So this 10 of Swords is the Emperor, which is up here, and the 10 of Swords over here. This person feels betrayed. You're giving your love as an Emperor to most likely a King of Wands. Look out for the Leos. Okay, watch out for the Leos, because the Leos are meeting their destined, fated partner. And this is showing me destiny and fate as well. So if you could be a Virgo with a Leo that's already in a relationship that you're going to have to walk away from. I wouldn't necessarily say this is a marriage. I don't see divorce. Okay, I see you might be living with them. You might have a structure with them. This person may act like your wife already, or spouse, significant other. You might have a child with them. Okay, or they could get pregnant before you leave. Know that, but that does not mean that you stay. I hate to say that. But based on the messages, you're not supposed to. Okay, so don't fall. That could be part of the strategy right below here. Is your current strategy is this person to hold on to is going to try to get knocked up. So if you're a guy, watch out for that. She's on a strategy plan. The Queen of Pentacles, though, coming in, can be a very giving person and comforting person as well. So, hey, you should make a great stepmom. Never know. I'm not saying you're getting married or anything. You're just, this is a companion you're meeting. So they feel, the thing is to go for the betrayal. They're going to feel betrayed, but your advice is to do it. To betray this person. I don't like to tell people to do stuff like that. I really don't. But I can only tell you what Spirit is saying. Is that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to walk away from this person, which is going to feel like a betrayal, even to you, because Virgos, you guys have hearts. You're going to feel like you're stabbing somebody in the back by doing this. But be the Emperor, it's your advice. Then on the new passion and death, you have the Page of Wands. And this is brand new, fiery beginning, which it matches the Ace of Wands perfectly. So it's youthful, it's fresh, it's new, it's a transformation in your life. Does not mean the person is younger. You could be the same age. There could be an age difference. But I can't really, I'm not feeling any huge age difference. And I can't really tell from the cards because we've got everything from pages to queens and kings. So it just feels like you're on the same level. It's just that it's something new and fresh and you're supposed to go for it. That this ace is in this page. So this tells me it's more of a relationship than career, and that's why you haven't heard me go so much towards career. This is a new passion in a person, a new person. So it's death of the old into the new. Then for our Knight of Swords coming in quickly to make this wish come true, it's going to bring somebody sleepless nights and anxiety. Okay? Virgo, you have a big heart. Part of that is going to be you. You're going to suffer anxiety going, oh God, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Am I doing the right thing? Because you're going to also go inside and find the star. Now the star is a wish come true. And we see it here in the current energy, and we see it coming out of the confirmation in the future. This could also be you causing somebody else, if you are moving on to smoother waters. But this partner you have right now is not dumb to this. This is not brand new where you're just going to tomorrow morning wake up and tell your partner, you know what, yeah, I'm talking to somebody online, or I met somebody at the grocery store and I'm just going to leave. I'm going to move on. They're well aware something's going on. There's probably been discussion about it. Discussion whereas in, I want to go explore this. If you want to wait for me, you can wait, but I'm not telling you you have to wait. Energy. Okay? You're being truthful. You're being forthright. It feels like a betrayal in a way to you and to them, but you just know in your gut it's something you have to do. Okay? And you do feel like whatever you lose, you're going to gain, and then some. So, again, you might want to watch the Leo reading and see if you relate to anything there, and watch for Leos. Because this feels very fated as well. Like this is just, it came out of nowhere. This just came out of nowhere. And that is the type of energy that Leos are beginning to experience this week as well. So I checked that out. If you want further clarification on any particular situation, let me know in the comments below. If you resonated with any of this, please like and subscribe so that we can get this out to more people that might actually resonate with it as well and find our collective group. All right. On that note, love you, Virgo. Bye-bye.